I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Hola, ¿qué tal a todos? Vamos a ver si podemos grabar The Witcher 3, a ver si en esta cuarentena seguimos jugando en internet. Hay mucho aburrimiento, hay mucho de todo. He jugado antes a The Witcher, he jugado antes al 1, no lo he jugado al 2, no lo he terminado todavía, así que más o menos entiendo un poco de lo que está pasando aquí, solo un poco. Muy fanático de verdad de juego. Y bueno, ahora creo que se puede, no estoy seguro de si una adaptación para Netflix, me pareció bueno. A ver, aquí me aparece continuar. Resulta que hace un momento estaba grabando la misma partida que voy a grabar ahorita mismo, solamente que no se grabó. Así que vamos a empezar con una nueva partida, vamos a empezar desde cero, y esto ya lo había leído, pero ahora vamos a iniciar la historia. ¿Mostrar tutoriales? Sí. Primera partida guardada en el vídeo, sí.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Not now. Ciri awaits.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Con una disculpa no me basta, niña. Con una disculpa no me basta. Ok, para quien no sepa quién es Ciri, ok, creo que han visto un poco la serie, ¿no? Geralt, eso salió en The Witcher 2, Geralt, ok, ¿cómo explico? Los magos tienden, a cobrar todos los favores que hacen. Cuando un mago no quiere cobrar un favor, simplemente puede decir que lo deja al destino, o la reina del destino, no recuerdo cómo se llamaba. ¿Qué es esto? Esto es que, por ejemplo, un mago me salvó la vida, es en estos casos. El mago me salvó la vida. Yo, para pagarle, le ofrezco pues el beneficio del destino. Yo tengo que darle a él lo que yo poseo y que aún no sé que poseo. En este caso, Geralt salvó la vida de un hombre. Este hombre ofreció, bueno, Geralt decidió que le pagaran con la suerte del destino y se dieron cuenta de que su esposa estaba embarazada. De este modo, Ciri viene siendo el pago por él haber salvado la vida de aquel hombre.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Sí, vamos para empezar a discutir, ¿bien?
Of course.
To the bottom.
Hasta donde tengo entendido,
Maybe if you fall.
hay ciertas cosas que no sé. Sé que sí tiene una especie de color interno, llamado lobo blanco.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Pero no lo terminé. No tengo ahora nuevos recursos, que posiblemente, bueno, ya tengo uno, posiblemente descargue y bueno, pero veamos cómo sale esto, ¿no? Me gusta The Witcher 3. Mierda, casi me mato. Me interesa The Witcher 3 por la calidad de gráficos. The Witcher 2 es un poco más, un poco menos avanzado. Son otros dibujos reales.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Qué pilla, qué pilla. Podrías haber dicho.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Okay. Sí, vamos al tutorial para empezar.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
A ver si recuerdo un poco los controles porque hace mucho que no jugaba The Witcher.
Draw your sword, Geralt! Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow.
Pathetic.
Strike.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
I'm too old for this shit. Harry.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
What am I supposed to pay? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm.
Your jugular.
Who's next?
And what? Take that! Sliced your jugular.
What now?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the witch's shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the witch's shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Ciri, Quen is... cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. Come on, at them! Come on! See that, Siri? Art will knock anyone or any... Time for AQUÍ. Damn it. I hate this feeling. AQUÍ can really muddle your mind. Heard it now. Show her, girl. See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow. This will be quick and painless. No. Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Sí.
Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Eso es sangre? ¿No le está pegando así con los puños?
What the?
No recuerdo cómo se llama el poder, pero hasta donde veo entonces el lobo blanco es él. Ah, todo lo puedo hacer. Ah, no, capaz de
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me...
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Next! Necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed. Hey there.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going. Damn it. I'm too old to chase you. freak.
Move it! Slow now.
You just wait.
Well, yeah.
Best be gone from here.
Slow now. Whoa.
We going?
Help me! Help! Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Claro que quiero una recompensa, seguro. A ver,
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
And two, we need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
Una gallina la puedo matar.
Gloire and I faint.
Wow. Le encendemos la vela solamente, ya que le sacamos por lo menos 2 miles de caña de pescar. ¿Qué te pasa, mi cámara? ¿Me estoy robando? Ahora me dejo un poquito de luz. Acá no te digo nada.
¿Qué?
¿No quieren entrenar conmigo, no?
Ah, barbarians.
Sabrina ya ven.
Slow now. Whoa.
Damn deer, spit the bark off the trees again.
The ground told me about sniffing.
You for trouble?
They started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
¿Qué le pasa a tu mamá? ¿Se puede ayudar? Bueno, no puedo ayudar, parece. Puedo ayudarte, no puedo. Cuánto alcohol hay aquí. Fruta seca. Me robo la luz. Botella de agua. Wow. Me vuelvo a robar la luz. Vela. Nos llevamos todo.
Got a lump of bread today.
Slower.
Es muy importante interactuar con todo lo que tengamos en nuestro entorno, ya que esto, como ven, nos dan ítems, nos dan diálogos, nos dan un montón de cosas.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got behind the counter. Thanks for everything.
Master Witches, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afraid to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Okay.
Black one's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure.
Te preguntaré a ti primero.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Mira, te lo diré por las buenas primero.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Ok, se agota mi paciencia.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Mierda.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be. Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Porque no quiero usar imágenes, ¿sabes? Podría desperdiciar. Mira, yo no quiero escribir un padre.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions! Teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in noggin.
Gato. ¿Qué te pasa, gato? Mira, gato. Y te me paras. No me ayuda, me como el gato. Hablaré contigo ya que viste. Tú no viste nada, ¿verdad? Diálogo.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies.
Dos aguardientes.
It'll lift your spirits.
Ok, tómalo un poco.
have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
¿Qué? Me lo pregunto lo mismo que ¿qué?
Never mentioned her name?
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Mira, me estás ayudando, te lo diré. Claro que no me lo metes mal porque ya lo vi.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
No, la verdad es que no quiero el tutorial. Más o menos entiendo, debo seleccionar cada. Voy a conseguir, le doy cambio este.
you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Otro gato. Completa la colección de cartas de Nueva. ¿Cómo la completo? Vamos a guardar el tenemos runas. Bueno, aquí no podemos pasar nada. Aquí. Acá. Vamos a pasar todo. Luego cambiamos el espacio. ¿Y aquí por qué no puedo pasar esto? Bueno, vamos.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Your ass is mine.
That's enough of that.
Son of go! Yeah!
Nice meeting you.
Told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk had a witch that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. Squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Faster.
Witcher, had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Put the soldier's head back on. Word is, the wind is
Would you raise a glass for me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A-N. Not Whitman.
day to you. Good day.
What do you want?
May the sun shine upon ye.
Oi! Now!
He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself till morning.
The Black Ones laid siege to Casino and burned the assets to the ground. What the fuck am I to do? Eh? What?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
A ver, mira, dice que no tiene nada. Mira, te podría robar.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut. Ours is a decent village. Stay away from me and my family. Ours is a decent village. I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Mira, puedo insultarme. Te robaré lo que no te encenderé el fuego. Apagado. Y el que tenías prendido, eso te lo apago. Y el que tenías prendido te lo apago. Así es. Dije, el que tienes prendido, te lo apago. Ese lo prendí yo. Ritual satánico diablos. ¿No sabe qué, señora? ¿Qué es la
The wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
London, let's talk to strangers.
Any tidings from Vizima?
Reckons I'm telling you.
What now?
Good day to you, good day.
Hey! Oh!
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the gut.
Best be gone from here.
Ah!
You fool. He's here now.
Yes?
Al final agarren todo. Completa la selección de cartas del mapa. ¿A dónde tengo que ir? Tabulador. Podría comprar cartas.
We'll leave mortal grass during the hungry gap. They've taken all our grain.
Ow!
What do you want? Hmm? What do you want?
My gran told me about Smithborn. Lad went missing one day, so folk nagged a witch that was hunting in the barn started poking him asking. When he started twisting
The wild
and
hunt in the
squirming,
heavens
so wham bam, they
always
knocked his head
heralds war.
off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on me. Witcher had naught to do with it.
Medición. Hora actual, medir hasta las 13. Meditación. Bestiario. Ok, en el bestiario tenemos híbrido, el grifo. Eficaz cuando luchas contra este monstruo. Los lobos que es eficaz, mira. Ajá. Y los necrófagos simplemente. Ok. No tengo una historia. Tutorial. bombas, caballos, combates, ok, personajes. Ven como hermanos muchos aspectos. Gerald de Rivia. Libros tengo uno en el inventario, ¿no? ¿Esto es lo que tengo dentro? No. Alquimia. Que necesito necrófagos, necesito alcohol, faltan ingredientes, sensaciones químicas, faltan ingredientes para todo. Y mi inventario. Ok, aquí puedo equipar y desequipar armas. Vitalidad 3500, toxicidad 0%. Esto lo entiendo más o menos del Witcher anterior. Utilidades. Balance en control.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Aquí está. Ah, mi dinero es este. Mierda. No puedo vender esto, no puedo vender esto. Me dan 4, me dan 1, me dan 6. Ok.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Good day to you, good day.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Could you deliver us from evil?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
Bueno, muchachos, como por ahora no sé lo que hay que hacer porque es que no encuentro la misión, creo que dejaremos el video hasta aquí, lo habré olvidado porque creo que estaba grabando. Y primero guardamos partida. Bueno, la guardamos aquí porque ya habíamos guardado antes. Aceptar. Y bueno, nada más que decirles que si quieren que siga subiendo videos, espero que por lo menos haya un like. Qué patético. No, seguiré subiendo videos igual si les gusten o no les gusten. Esto es algo que me entretiene, es algo que me gusta. Este juego me fascina. Y bueno, también tengo otros juegos de los que quisiera subir videos como ARK, no sé, cualquier otro, igual pueden poner en la descripción del video. Así que sin más, nos despedimos.